Hey, welcome to the last live of the week. We're on TikTok, we're on Facebook, and we are here on YouTube. How are we all? Are we all good? I will give it a couple of minutes and then I will do a top five as always. And then, we'll just carry on wittering on as always. It is the last live of the week. I used to do a live Saturday morning. Don't anymore because me and the other half go to the gym together. So I used to go to the gym, but I used to go earlier, do a live in the car, and then go and do my spin class. But we go together now because it's easier for Rachel to come to the gym at the weekend. Now she's back in full time. So, I'm doing this sort of sign off on now. It is manic check-in day. I've just about done all check-ins. I've got a couple more just to finish off. And if you are waiting on plans, if you are starting on Monday, I'm going to get those finalised, and I'm also going to try and do a live, finalise some plans, and edit and get uploaded. What am I getting edited and uploaded? A worth the calories video, all before 6 o'clock. How I'm going to do that in the next hour and 10 minutes, I have no idea. But that's my issue. That is not your issue. We will get it sorted. Callum on YouTube. Hi, mate. How are you doing? I'm very, very good. Thank you. It's been a good day today. It's been busy, but it's been productive, as it were. So, just going to finish off, and then I'm going to try and finish work for about 6 o'clock-ish. I'm going to have tea. We just took the dogs for a little walk, actually, but not far. Only for about 10 minutes or so. And then when the sun dies down a little bit, we're going to take them down the lane and let them have a good run in the fields for 45 minutes. So, yes, going to have tea, have a little chill for half an hour, take the dogs out for a good 45 minutes. My plan is to get involved in my Xbox at about 8 o'clock. I'm going to chill on my Xbox for about an hour, 8 till 9, and then go to bed and watch the last 2 episodes of The Bondsman. Have you watched The Bondsman on Prime Video? It is really good. It's really good. They're only half an hour episodes. There's only 8 episodes, so you can have it. You can box it off in a few hours. Kevin Bacon, and so it's. I heard a couple of people say it was pretty decent or something a bit different, and that is exactly what it's been. I've really enjoyed it. Sun is shining. So we're on a Fanta Lemon dupe today. Right, let's do top 5 on TikTok. As always, guys, this is a Weight Loss Live. If you are struggling with anything, please get your questions in and I'll do my very best to answer them. Amy's in at number 1. Steph GC's in at number 2. Tony's in at number 3. Audrey's in at number 4. And Donna is in at number 5. Good evening, guys. You're on my top 5 this evening on TikTok. Thank you very much for jumping straight on and coming and saying hello. One thing that has improved this week, I mean, don't get me wrong, I always have bags under my eyes, but oh my God, from being away last weekend, like Tuesday, my eyes were like swollen down here. I was in an absolute, I was nearly going for an operation. But anyway, they seem to have, I don't know why I'm talking about that, but I've just sort of sorted myself out. Charlotte, hey boss, good evening, Charlotte. I hope you're good. Maureen's in. Hi all, hi Maureen. Read with Tara. Good evening, Tara. Stefan's in as well. Good afternoon. And Jan's in. Never start on a Monday. Never start what on a Monday? What we're not starting on a Monday? Callum's put on YouTube, Fanta Lemon is only on holiday. It's an absolute must on holiday. You're absolutely right. But I was in. I'll put a post on later. If you want to give yourself an extremely refreshing drink this weekend, get the Aldi Dupe Fanta Lemon and the Aldi Dupe Fanta Orange, mix them together in a glass with plenty of ice. Oh, absolute heaven. I've lost 4.4 pounds this week, Christina. That's fantastic. Great to hear. Is it not your check-in this week, Christina? Let me have a little... or is that next week? If it's not your check-in, why are you getting on the scales? You know my views. No, I think it's your check-in next week, isn't it? Let me have a little... excuse me. Oh, no, why haven't I got a check-in log for you, Christina? It should be a check-in this week. Get a check-in over. Right. I was just in the health food shop and was talking about you, and she knew of you. This is in the... hang on. Have you seen Mobland? I haven't yet, Anna. I'm waiting for all episodes. In this day and age, I like to binge watch things. So I don't know if all episodes are out yet. As soon as episodes are all out, that is definitely on my list. And what do you play on Xbox? COD mainly COD. Yes, I'm a bit of a Call of Duty fanatic. So yeah, just I don't really play it that often. A couple of hour. I'll have an hour tonight. I'll try and have an hour or two tomorrow and an hour or two on Sunday just to chill my beans. So I just like games I can just pick up and play. So I just honestly, just generally play COD. Afternoon, everyone. That's 2 lives today. I've managed to listen to Anna. Fantastic. Glad you've made them both. In middle of Ireland. Oh, right, in the middle of Ireland. That's very good. I'm very glad the lady in the Health Food Shop has heard of me in the middle of Ireland. It's always a bit weird and a bit surreal when people have heard of you. Not that it happens very often at all, but obviously I do quite a lot of social media stuff, and I've not got loads of followers. I think I've got about 300,000 followers across all platforms. But we went to Benidorm last October, and Rach got window seat. I was in the middle, and this girl was sat. And she was like staring as I was walking up the plane. And she was sort of staring as I was walking up the plane. And I thought she was staring at me because she was like, this 6'5", 20-stone fellow is going to be sat next to me and take up half my seat. That's why. Anyway, we were sat on her road. She stood up and Rach went in, and we sort of sat there and got my headphones out and got me, put my bag under my seat and sat there and a little awkward moment because she was sat on my seatbelt. I was like, hey, can I just get my seatbelt? She was like, oh, yeah, sorry. And then she just went, do you do TikTok and stuff? And I was like, yeah, I do, yeah. She went, oh, I follow you. I was like, oh, brilliant. So it is a small world, as they say. Lisa, good afternoon. Joan, hiya. Hope you're all good. James, hi, buddy. Hi, mate. Hope you're well. Back to work for me tonight. Oh, Karen's on. Oh, have you been off this week, Karen? I wait weekly anyway for my MJs. But okay. Fair enough. I'll let you off. Hang on. You're looking slim. Ignore. Wouldn't mind sitting next to you. Oh, Chris, that's very kind of you. No, she was absolutely fine. And yeah, to be fair, since I got on that plane last October, I am about over 2 stone down since then as well. So I'm definitely a little bit trimmer. But I don't take up too much space around it. I'm really tall, so although I weigh quite a bit, I carry my weight quite well because of my height. No, just my 2 nights off. Oh, right, so you're back on it tonight. Ignore should be that's fine. Christian, I got it. I totally got it. We're all good. Wish we waited for all episodes to watch it once. It's brilliant. I know I've made that mistake a couple of times. I said that to Rachel the week. I can't remember what came up. And I was like, I remember when this first came on telly, and he used to like eagerly anticipate like next week. Oh, I can't wait for next week, and then it'd come round. Now we're just spoiled, aren't we? A load of seasons, just every episode comes on. So when they sort of drip feed you an episode, it does my nutting. So yeah, I just sort of we just leave it now until all episodes have come on, and then I'll just sort of binge watch it really. And that's my problem. I'm not overweight. I'm under height. That's one of my sayings. You're not overweight. You're just under tall. It is, and it is. We've got to accept that. If you, I used to say this about a lot of my clients when I was a one-to-one personal trainer. I get a lot of people coming and saying, I get very common with female clients. I get a female client that comes to me, 5'2". What's your ideal weight? 10 stone. Then I get another female client come to me who's 5'8". What's your ideal weight? 10 stone. And I'm like, 10 stone, 5'2", and 10 stone, 5'8" are literally like 2 totally different weights. They genuinely are. Right, let me scan down and see if I've missed anything. I don't think I have. I think I'm all up to date. So what's everyone's plans for the weekend? Have we got anything going on? I'm doing absolutely Sweet FA. Kirsty, good evening. Hope you're good over on YouTube. Yeah, I'm doing absolute Sweet FA this weekend. Obviously, last weekend was a bit of a hectic one. And next weekend, Rachel's away for the weekend for a couple of nights. So I have got, she's going to stay with her cousin. I was talking about this morning. Rachel's got to stay with her cousin because her cousin's husband's going to Magaluf for a 40th and they've just had a baby recently. So Rachel's going to go and stay there for a couple of nights. He's pecking at me to try to jump on a plane and go meet them in Magaluf. And originally, I was invited but I was like, no, I'm in Fuengirola 2 weekends before. I don't want to do back-to-back sort of weekends out. So I'm not going. I am very tempted, but I'm not going. So, yeah, so nothing. In fact, I'm trying to keep it where I've got nothing on for the next few weekends. Next weekend, I've got a couple of mates coming over. Next Saturday, we were in the office here. You can't really see, but we're going to crack the weather's really nice. So I'm going to get a barbecue going. Going to crack the dartboard up, get the dartboard going, and just have a bit of a night. Get some tunes on. Might have a couple of beers, but it'll be nothing major whatsoever. Might as well while the sun's shining. So that's next weekend, and then be a lot of gymming as well over next weekend. And then after that, I think we go to Benidorm 6 weeks, so it'll be 5 weeks. I think we'll have 4, maybe 5 full weeks until and then head will be in the game for going away again. I do like really getting at it before going on holiday. You just enjoy your well, I do. That might just be me personally, but I just, when I'm on holiday. And I wouldn't have any guilt anyway, really. But when I'm on holiday, I like letting loose a little bit. And if I give it my all on my weight loss journey, 3-4 weeks before going away, I don't think this is just my own personal opinion. I don't think there's anything wrong with that work and reward mentality. I'm going on holiday in 6 weeks because I work hard at my job, so I can go on holiday. I work hard with my weight loss journey. So, I can have a few periods a year where I don't need to be too concerned about, A, spending money, and B, spending calories, really. I won't be too concerned for that week about doing either. Why? Because I'm saving up for both. Will I over-restrict myself going on holiday? No. I won't be doing anything... I won't be going, I'm going on holiday, right? So I normally eat 2,600 calories a day on average. Right, I'm going on holiday in 4 weeks. So I'm going to eat 1,500 calories a day on average for 4 weeks to pay for the holiday. No, I'm not bothered about that. I don't mind having the odd surplus week. It's absolutely fine. Might I put a little bit extra effort in with my training? Maybe. I have signed on. So I normally do a spin class every Saturday morning. So I instruct spin at Ribby Hall Village every Saturday morning. And I have done since last August. So I normally do 4, depending on where Saturdays fall, I normally do 4 spin classes a month. Sometimes it's 5, but normally it's 4 a month. In May, I'm doing 10 spin classes because I'm covering Tuesday nights for the next 6 weeks. So Tuesday nights, so next week, I'm doing Tuesday night spin, 5:15. I'm doing... Friday spin 9:15 in the morning, and Saturday spin 9:15 in the morning. And then Tuesday and Saturday for the next 2 weeks. And then the week, for the next week. And then what is bank holiday week, I'm doing Tuesday night, Wednesday night, and Saturday morning. So I've got 10 classes in May. So a little bit of extra movement. And to be honest with you, the instructor for a Tuesday night's left. And they've asked me if I wanted the class. I said, I can't commit to it long term, but I'll do it short term with the mindset that I'm going on holiday. So A, I get paid 30 quid for doing the spin class. So it's a little bit of extra spending money. And B, it's a bit of extra few calories because I'm still going to go on a Saturday. My plan is, I didn't get there this week, but my plan is I'm teaching spin Tuesday night. I'm still going to aim to go to the gym Tuesday morning and do my weights. So go Tuesday morning and do weights, and then go back a few hours later and do the spin class. So basically work out twice on a Tuesday. Right, let me scan up, see what I've missed, see if I've missed anything. Don't think I have. Somebody wants in, good afternoon. Any recipe ideas for chicken mince, please? I've made burgers and meatballs. Want to try different meals? Yeah, so I really like chicken mince. You can treat it very similar to you can treat it similar to beef mince in a way. So I have done with chicken mince like basic like a chicken like instead of beef mince, use chicken mince to make a cottage pie. But I've gone more down like the chicken route. So did instead of doing like you do a gravy, I've done a bit more of a white kind of cheese sauce using Philadelphia Light, chicken, and I've put broccoli, peas, and sweet corn and onion in there, and then still topping it with a mashed potato. So you could go down that route. I know it's normally made with pork, but I like using chicken mince to make pad krapau, which is a Thai dish. Very, very easy to do. I do my own version of it. So basically, get my wok, get it red hot. You can use any frying pan. Put your mince in, and then I can't remember the sauce. It's dark soy, light soy, honey, MSG, dark soy, light soy, honey, MSG, garlic. I think I put a bit of rice wine vinegar in there, and I use maybe some fish sauce or something like that, and a bit of sesame oil as well, and just basically pan fry off and then you can just add normal basil leaves to it. If you can get Thai basil, use Thai basil. But but anyway, Google pad krapau, right? Really, and chicken mince really works well with that. Oh, Dan's just put on YouTube. Chicken mince put on a wrap and pan fry it, and it's like chicken tacos and salad sauce. Sounds amazing. Yes, you could go down the chicken taco route. So pan fry chicken mince off with some onions and some peppers. Add some paprika, add some garlic, add some onion granules, a little pinch of cumin, something like that. Fry it off. Get a tortilla. Put your chicken mince in. Maybe a light cheese slice in there. Fold it and then pan fry that, and you can make sort of like a nice sort of crispy chicken taco. Loads of options. How many holes will there be in the wall next week? Hopefully none. I'm gonna have a couple of beers, but nothing major. But yeah, I do have a surround around my dartboard, which I'll never hit the wall. But a couple of my mates after. To be fair, there are holes in. Everyone goes mad anyway. There's holes in the wall anyway, so there's nothing that a bit of polyfill will sort out. But yeah, hopefully, I'm just gonna have a look this week. Actually, see, I might get an automated Omni system for my dartboard. I have been tempted before to do it, but yeah, I'm half tempted to get the automated Omni system. I don't know yet. It's expensive. It's £600, but I really do want it. Chicken mince pizza base, great for a protein boost. Lee, I'll take your word for it. I've got a bit of PTSD about and I think when I was on starting my weight loss journey, I didn't really eat much bread for the first year, and I really, really missed it. And I did all the old, like a lot of people were doing back in the day, like cauliflower rice, protein, like pizza bases. And yeah, I've got a little bit of a bit of PTSD. Add seasoning to the mince and spread. Oh yeah. So I think what Dan's saying there is a bit like I don't know if you've seen my smash burger taco recipe. So basically, if you take a tortilla wrap and season the mince raw, and then spread it on the wrap, and then you can pan fry it face down. That's what I do with my smashed burger taco. So you could use chicken mince for that instead, and then, but again, maybe use something. You could kind of go a little bit down. So when I did my smashed burger taco, I think I put a little bit of fresh onion in there, a little bit of gherkin in there, and like some burger sauce. Well, think about what sauce you might have with chicken. So you might go down the cheese and barbecue route. Maybe put a bit of bacon in it. There's a few options, the Slimming World pizza was a base of minced beef. I just can't bring my. If I want a pizza base, I'll just make a pizza base. I'll just have a pizza base. That's it. Don't get me wrong. And if I was going to do a high protein pizza base, I would do like what a lot of companies do is I'd probably make a normal pizza dough and maybe add a little bit of pea protein to it or yeast protein to it, or wheat protein or pea protein to it, just to bump the protein up a little bit. But I'm making bolognese with chorizo and cream also. Oh, that sounds very nice. Lauren's in. Good afternoon, boss. Good afternoon, Lauren. Hope you're all good. Thanks, I'll try those. Not a problem at all, Sarah. They're just off the top of my head. Chicken or turkey mince is a great substitute for beef mince. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you can get 5% fat beef, turkey, chicken, and pork mince, and they're all 5% fat. They're all going to be roughly the same calories. So it's whatever you prefer. Really, it's whatever you prefer. Different strokes for different folks. I've done a lasagna with chicken mince and used Hunter's barbecue sauce, not tomato passo. Sounds amazing. Again, thinking out of the box. I like that. That might be a nice recipe, that. Hunter's chicken lasagna. So I'd probably make a barbecue sauce. I wouldn't just use sometimes if I'm using a barbecue sauce as a sauce, sometimes I will just get a bottle of barbecue sauce, but I might make a bit more of a kind of what's the word? I'll probably make a kind of a pasta-based barbecue sauce. So I'm thinking passata, a little bit of orange juice in there, some Worcester sauce, some Henderson's relish, again, paprika, cumin, garlic powder, bring it all to the boil, maybe a little bit of honey in there as well, bring it all to the boil, simmer it right down. So it's not quite, and then maybe add a cheap barbecue sauce into there just so, and then put that in with the chicken mince and then use that as layers. I think that might work. Oh, I'm liking all these ideas. Getting inspiration. I blitzed up parsley, fresh tomatoes, onion, and spices. It became a Turkish dish. Lakmi, I can't even pronounce it, but I have heard of that before. Onto wrap sounds delicious. Right, let me scan down again and see if I've missed anything. But yeah, I'm liking all these inspirations. Morrison's Hunter's barbecue in a jar, not loads of calories really. I'll have a look. I will go and have a look, Dan. I do like a couple of recommendations. I remember years ago, I have done in the past a few different varieties. Look, at the end of the day, lasagna is just, you can layer anything between pasta sheets, can't you? You just need to have enough sauce to kind of cook the pasta through as you put it in, and then put your cheese bechamel and your cheese sauce on top. And I have in the past, I've made I actually really like, I've not made it for years because Rachel doesn't really eat fish. I used to do a salmon and broccoli type lasagna. It was absolutely amazing. It was so good. I mean, look, let's not beat around the bush here. Anything with pasta in is delicious. Anything with pasta in it, right? Pasta's just worldly, isn't it? So it's very rare. It's not gonna taste too good. What 2 lives today talking about food, and I'm trying to fight my hunger demons. I've had a really big fruit bowl today. 100 grams of mango, 125 grams of strawberries, and a golden kiwi. That's been my afternoon snack. Very high in fibre, obviously low in protein. Tea tonight, we're having a roast chicken, Caesar salad, some sweet potato fries in there, and a few other bits and pieces. Let's see, I've tracked my tea. I've tracked my afternoon snack. I'm at 1,890 calories this week, which leaves me with taking 1,184 calories into the weekend. Am I going to eat something else after my tea? Yeah, probably. So I'm going to be looking at banking 900 calories this week. I have struggled to control my calories this week. And I went 1,000 calories over on Monday. It's Bank Holiday Monday. I treated it as a high calorie day. Anyway, so I'm not too worried because my plan this weekend is to have my average calories one day, so 2,600. And then whatever I bank to have that as a bit of more of a higher calorie day. So I'm kind of thinking tomorrow, 2,600 calories for the entire day. And then even if I bank 800 calories this week, if I take that into Sunday, I've got 3,400 calories for Sunday, which is still enough to have a bit of a treat, but not blow my calories. And I'll still stick to my ideal deficit. Though, in all honesty, if I go a little bit over my ideal deficit this week, I'm not putting too much pressure on myself. I've been absolutely bang on it for this year. So every now and then you can have the odd week that doesn't quite run to plan. And I have been feeling the effects of my boozy weekend in Spain last weekend this week. So it is what it is. Hi, been busy today, Kelly. That's good to hear. Hope you've the day passes quite quick. I need to pick up some fruit juice to make smoothies next week. Oh, Stefan likes a smoothie. Not something I eat loads of. 37-year-old, and I've never tried a kiwi. What? Come on, Charlotte. That's your mission. Aldi golden kiwis in Aldi, specially selected, absolutely beautiful. Leave the skin on. That's where all the goodness is. A lot of people peel kiwis. Nope, just eat a kiwi like you would an apple. Get it down, yeah. I absolutely love. But golden kiwis in Aldi, very, very nice. Oh, I'm allergic to salmon. Don't eat salmon then, Maureen. You don't need to. You know, I love salmon, but yeah, you don't go near it. Right, let me. I'm having a little scan down. I think I'm all good. I think we're all caught up. Right, I'm going to do another 5 minutes or so. I said this was a quick one tonight. Half an hour, 40 minutes, something like that. Just a little kind of sign off live, just to sort of say, enjoy your weekend. We'll be back. I've still got like I said, I've got quite a bit of work to do. I want to start making tea. Chicken's in the oven because we're doing a whole chicken, but I want to start sort of plating up tea at 6 o'clock. And by that, I want to have, it won't be ready because it takes about 45 minutes to process, but I want to get my everything weight loss session. Not everything weight loss session. What am I saying? My worth the calories video. I need to get that uploaded. So I need to edit it. I'm not editing it. I've got all the clips. Just need to edit it and put that together. I need to finalise 3 plans. One person that was starting on Monday has messaged me saying, I know I'm meant to be starting on Monday, but I'm actually going on holiday on Saturday. So can I start in 2 weeks? I was like, yes, you can. Yeah. So I've got 3 plans to finalise. So that is my mission. Finalise 3 plans, edit and upload a worth the calories video by 6 o'clock. I will do it. I'm relatively confident I will do it. And then I'm going to... don't think my message coming through. James, I've not seen a message, mate. I don't know why. Sometimes if I scan left, and when I scan left, it just shows messages. And sometimes they don't come through. And I can't, and there's no reason for it. 30 quid minus the tax deal. Don't forget the lovely tax man. Yeah, no, 30 quid minus the tax. Absolutely. 20% off. So I get 24 quid, but I don't need to worry about that until next year. I don't worry. I've just paid my tax bill for this year. So I still class it as 30 quid, and then I just get my tax bill, and then I just pay it out the business account. So yes, minus the good old tax man. I actually don't know what corporation tax is anymore. It was 19%. I'm not sure if they've not put it up to 25% now. I don't actually know. It wasn't this year on my tax return anyway. I am an accountant by trade, but I don't do my own accounts. Well, I kind of do my own accounts, but I don't finalise them. I'm not a chartered accountant. I pay an accountant to do that. I'm a retired accountant. You should go to Spain yourself. You would love it. I'm quite happy to go with my wife, to be honest with you. If I'm going to go to Spain, I've never really done solo traveling, but I wouldn't do that anyway. Like, I would, if I go to Spain. If I wasn't going on a lads do, I think the wife would definitely have it. I'd be like, no, you're not going to Spain on your own, Neil. You are going to Spain with me. Thank you. I was like, oh, all right. Yeah, not a problem at all. But I would do, if I was single, I'd probably go solo traveling. I would always go on holiday. Yeah, it wouldn't stop me going on holiday. It wouldn't stop me going on holiday. If I was single. We win in the Europa, boss. I hope so. Spurs turned us over twice. Have we had a draw and a win against him? Have we had a loss and a draw against him? I don't know. We do seem to be a bit different gravy. And the pressure on Spurs, don't get me wrong, there's pressure on United as well, but the pressure on Spurs because they don't win trophies. I'm just hoping Spurs do a Spurs, basically. I just hope Spurs do a Spurs, but we'll see. I think it's quite good actually that it's happening a week on Wednesday, like it's still within the season, because I think players' focus is still like kind of going. I think like last season, I'm fully honest about Man United winning the FA Cup. I definitely think it would have been a different kettle of fish if Man City hadn't won the league the week before, because they were literally, just probably on the drink for the week and then rolled up, and it's going to affect him. So thanks for the email as well. Going to reread it over the weekend. Hey Dan, not a problem. I meant to message you actually. Spurs fan. Oh, Victor is a Spurs fan. Oh, she's going to fall out with me. But Spurs. The only thing that's haunting me with Spurs is Postecoglou said at the beginning of the season, I always win something in my second season. And everyone's took them, and it would just like him to rock up and flipping, yeah. But anyway, we'll see. I'm happy just to be there, to be honest with you, after the season we've had. And it would be ace to get Champions League football next season, but then we're really not ready for Champions League football. So it's a bit of a yin and a yang in it. The money would be great, and it might mean we invest, but we'll see. Rachie, hi boss. Hello, Rachie. How are we? Are we all good? Yeah, James, I've not seen your any other messages come through, mate. Stick it through now before I go. Try it again. If not, I will. I'll see you on Monday. Yeah, so I'm back Monday. I didn't do a newsletter this week. I did actually set one up. I just didn't schedule it. I sort of pre-set one up. And then I was like, I'll schedule it before I go. And I ended up going, and I never scheduled it. It must be, who's that? Who's that then? All right, I've not replied. I will sort that out now. Let me just have a look at my emails before I, I'm positive let me have a look at my campaigns. Oh, I did. I set one up. I did set one up. I'm positive I did. Before I write anything else, the Geeky has to say May the 4th be with you, because that was last Sunday. So yeah, I did. I set a newsletter up. I forgot to schedule it, so I will re-edit it, and the newsletter will be back this weekend. So if you want to know when I go live each week, I do a newsletter every week. There's just a bit of bump in there, nothing major. And then what we're on this week, the 11th of May. Nothing major, but in the newsletter, I always put a timetable up of lives for the week. So next week, I've got no live. It's bank holiday, 8:30 a.m. Oh yeah, I did. I set all the lives up for next week. So yeah, next week. And guys, you guys on plan in the community with the weight loss coaching lives, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to switch them around. So normally we do 5 p.m. Tuesday, 11 a.m. Wednesday. Because I'm doing spin at 5 p.m. on Tuesday, I'm just going to spin it around. So I'm going to do 10 a.m. on Tuesday. So do 8:30 a.m. TikTok live, 10 a.m. Zoom weight loss coaching live. All right, so that's Tuesday now. And then Thursday will be a 9:30 a.m. live, and then a 5 p.m. weight loss coaching live. So switching that round. Everything else, I think, is just as it should be. This week's Zoom is going to be in the morning, I think. I haven't quite decided on Thursday. It will be an 8:30 a.m. but I might make it another evening live for Zoom. Why? Because the following week, Man United are playing in the Europa League final, so I definitely won't be doing a Zoom at night time that day. So I want to do a day one. So I might do another night one this week, and then we'll do it. We'll do a day one. I'll just decide on that. I need to get my mum. I've not had my mum round for a tea for ages, so it might be two early morning Zoom, 8:30 a.m. Zooms back to back, and then we'll do an evening and a morning. So anyway, I'll decide that over the weekend when I'm writing the newsletter. Right, I'm out of here. I'm going. I'm going to go get some work done, finish off, and then go and get tea. Guys, will you be doing the next challenge? I missed out on the current one. Yes, next challenge will be September 2025. So the current challenge will end after this weekend. There's only 2 challenge check-ins left, and I'm going to message you all. Once I've done all check-ins this week, challenge check-ins this week, I'm going to message in the challenge group for the last 2, because I'm going to double down on your targets. What I mean by that is sometimes I give a bit of leniency. Sometimes I'll, and I still will be doing that. But yeah, you need to really start working at hitting your targets. All right, for full points for the last two. All right, I'm going to be a little bit stricter. I'm going to be a little bit more focused and a little bit more on it. So, like I say, any issues, I'll always take that into account. I've had clients this week that have got some mobility issues because things have flared up a little bit. Look, all I ask is you do your best, right? And if you were fit, healthy, and well, and I've set this target, but you're not fit, healthy, and well, but you're still hitting this target, I'm not going to really overly punish you for it because you've got a reasonable excuse, Right. Anyway, I'll message you guys on the challenge over the weekend. Yeah, that's me. Done for lies for the week. So have a wonderful weekend, TikTok, and I will see you 8:30 a.m. Monday morning. And exactly the same for you people over here, Facebook, YouTube. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the weather. It is going to be amazing. And I will see you Monday morning, 8:30 a.m.